It's a New Jersey success story, one that has gone national from a single location to a rapidly expanding franchise. Canine Resorts Luxury Pet Hotel is redefining what pet care can look like. Jason Parker and Stephen Parker are co founders of Canine Resorts Luxury Pet Hotel. Good morning, gentlemen. And what a coincidence that you two guys became business partners and you're not even related. I'm kidding.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. So, for the record, you're brothers, just so that everybody, yeah, you never know these days. I had to ask our director, and I said, please confirm that they are brothers. And she did. So, I appreciate that. So, when did you first decide to open a pet resort, and what was the impetus behind that?
So in 1999, Jason and I were teenagers. We loved dogs, always wanted a dog. Our parents wouldn't give us a dog. We started a dog walking company, and that led us to found Canine Resorts in 2005.
I love it. It's simple, right to the point. Parents wouldn't let us have a dog. So many of us have that story. And you're like, oh, really? I'll show you. That's awesome. And I'm sure they've laughed to this day. I'm sure if they're with us still of the fact that you now have a multi-billion-dollar business by taking care of dogs. So you've gone from one location into a nationally recognized brand. And yes, I did do the research. 48 open now, 170 units in development across 28 states. Do I have that right?
That sounds right. Yes, absolutely.
See, I want to be a partner in this. What were some of the biggest challenges that you guys have had in scaling the business? Because so many people have a great concept, don't know how to get it to be that. That is huge.
Yeah, I would say the challenges kind of evolved over, the time that we developed the business. In the beginning, some of the challenges were finding the right franchise owners, someone who's going to operate the business to our standards, to provide the level of care that we had always dreamed of. We've been able to do that. We're very selective about who we allow into the system, and we've got a great group of people right now. Now, I would say some of the challenges most recently are in real estate. It's finding available real estate in the demographics that we're looking for to make the location successful.
So here, now that's the happy story and the good story about the way you have the proper approach, the luxury approach to pets, because people today don't regard their pets as pets. They're their children, right? I mean, you have many people without children today, without human children, and they do regard their dogs and their cats. And I'm sure you do both, right? You take care of cats too, if they want. Yes?
No, just dogs.
Oh, good. So you're after my own heart because I only had dogs. Okay. So let's rewind that. Nobody will see that. No, we're live. But yes, like I said, you take care of dogs. So let me share a horror story. And by the way, everybody, this is not Canine Resorts. This is a different thing we're talking about. When I was at Channel 7 in New York, as an anchor, one of my co-anchors used to leave her dog with her vet who had a care facility for people who were clients there to leave their animals with the vet, and they had a 24-hour person to watch the animals in the facility. Lo and behold, my friend left her Shih Tzu with the vet. The vet had a young woman watching the animals overnight who let her boyfriend and his pit bull in. And I'll let you figure out what happened next. Several animals got destroyed. That is the nightmare, I think, in the back of the minds of some people who are afraid of relinquishing the care of their animal to somebody. So what do you tell, and let me say again, Canine Resorts is not this place. But for people who have horrors in their minds like that, and by the way, they changed a law in New Jersey because of that incident. What do you tell people to give them confidence that, hey, when you send your dog to us, we treat your dog like you treat your dog?
Yeah, Ken, I think, unfortunately, that is sometimes the reality with our industry. And there's been instances like that where people don't take the responsibility of caring for someone's pet or someone's family members, we like to say, as seriously as we would like. So we have trained and certified staff. We make sure that everyone is a true animal lover who works for Canine Resorts. We have an impeccable track record of 21 years, founded right here, as you mentioned, in the state of New Jersey. And we make sure that we start with animal lovers. We provide them with industry-leading training and certification, and that's the reason why we're able to deliver the experience. We like to say a 5-star experience, love and fun included.
I love it. I love it. And you guys, as you said, you built this business in New Jersey. Where in New Jersey did you start out?
So we
We were
started
born.
in our home. Sorry, we were born and raised in Scotch Plains. Went to the school system there, and opened the first resort in Fanwood, New Jersey, which is very close, right next door to Scotch Plains.
Beautiful, beautiful. So good New Jersey guys, and we're seeing more and more people today. I'm sure with dogs, and I'm sure that this is why this is growing so quickly. And I know that people don't want to just move to a town and say, "Well, I wonder where I can leave my dog." So the idea of having a nationwide organization of locations like you have, potentially up to 170 when all is said and done here in the next year, that have that same mentality. This is a safe place, a luxury place for your animal. This is not. This is we treat them like family. I think that's the key, so that people can be relaxed to know that they'll have that same quality of care, whether they're in Scotch Plains, New Jersey, or in LA. Is that the goal of the organization of your company?
That's 100% the goal. We have a location in Scotch Plains. We have a location in LA, and I hope that not I hope I know that it's the same quality coast to coast. That's the point of a
So
franchise, right?
yeah, 100%, 100%. So that if I walk, just like if I can use the term McDonald's, if I walked into a McDonald's in New York or in LA, I know that a Big Mac is going to taste like a Big Mac. And when people walk into Canine in New Jersey or in Chicago, they should know that they're going to get that same exact treatment. They could use the same terminology, and you could bring them up in the system. Am I assuming that if somebody brings their dog to one location, that there'll be a linked computer record so they can go to another location in the franchise?
So we're working on that right now with our technology partners, but that is the goal. So that if you do go to Scotch Plains and you end up in Chicago on a family trip, you can absolutely check your dog in and have nothing to worry about. Right now, we can do that manually for you to help the client out, but that is the goal, to have technology kind of do that for you.
Well, I love it. I love it. And having been a dog owner for years and years and years, two very feisty Pomeranians, I might add, it's just nice to know that something like your organization, like your company exists. What's a website for people to check you out?
www.canineresorts.com, the letter K, the number 9, resorts.com. And Ken, from one Italian American, I'm assuming, to another, you may have given me an idea today. We have to do Parmigiano Reggiano cheese as a treat for dogs. New Jersey special.
Just if I gave my Pomeranians that, I would have to clean the house all day. But that's another story. Hopefully, not other dogs. I love what you guys are doing. Jason Parker, Stephen Parker, brothers, co-founders of Canine Resorts Luxury Pet Hotel. Canine Resorts Luxury Pet Hotel, canineresorts.com. Thank you guys for coming on this morning. May you have 250 locations being built the next time we talk.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Ken.